So, well, Ivana, I understand that we have a pre-selected army.
An army, yes.
So, those of you with wristbands, can you identify yourselves to our helpers, please? And they will bring you on stage. If you sign a waiver and you're coming, oh my goodness, they look lethal.
Ready for combat?
You're ready for battle, dude. How you doing? You too, you too. Hi.
Thanks.
Hi. Wow, look at you. Wow. Hi.
Hello, Thomas.
Hi, hi, hi. 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 Hi.
Oh, so we have a team each.
Sorry?
We have one.
We don't have a team. I'm going to teach everyone together first. Hello. Hello. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hi. Okay, so if you guys would like to spread out behind us, equidistant if possible, fill the stage, all the way across the stage, so we get nice photographs and all of that. Spread out.
You all have one? Yes.
So what's going to happen? Ivana and I are going to take them and you. How many people have a one? How many people can pretend they have a one? Okay, all those people back there, I can't hear you. Can you pretend you have a one? Okay, I'll buy that. Right, so I'm going to take them and you through the same training routine, obviously condensed in a few minutes, what we did in a couple of months, as I did with all of the actors. So, the 5 attacking positions and very quickly the 5 defensive positions that we use to fire and defend spells and build choreography for the Order of the Phoenix and for subsequent battles after that. First position, which I took from second position plie if you've danced before. It's also called horse dance in Chinese Kung Fu. So, bend your knees. Are you all right-handed? No, you're left-handed. It's fine, just everything in reverse, but I'll just say it one way. So, bend your knees, keep your shoulder down, bring the wand above your head, and aim at your target. Now, remember, the crucial thing to remember is that this itself is not touching anything. So your target could be far away. You have to visualize that. And imagination, intention is very important in the language of an actor. Hand above the head. You're going to bring the wand forward of the head, turn the wrist to the right, and whip it back. And the reason for the turning of the wrist, for those of you that were here this morning, is because of the what? Switch and flick, very good. So, hand above the head, aim at the target. Move 1, action. Good. Now, those of you against the barrier, you're going to have to move back a little bit.
Is there a particular way to hold your wand?
Well, you can hold it how you like, in the same way that you said about David would not impose anything. And the person who asked me that, who was most particular about that, was Ray Fiennes, because he had already established as Voldemort that he had a particular way of holding his wand. So it was very important that I didn't change that in any way. So however you held it as Luna is fine. And I think the key is you don't drop it. Hand above the head, aim at your enemy, bring the wand forward, action, whip it back. Then bring your right side through, so you're in either a second position or a lunge. And again, turn it inwards and aim it towards your enemy. So I'm aiming at the sound box over there. And action. Good. So let's go from 1 to 2. How's my team behind? They good? Well, half of them are going to be Ivana's team and half of them are going to be in my team, and we're going to battle it out shortly. Hand above the head. 1, action. Right side through. 2, hold it there. Now, stay in plie, don't fall over, and it's very early for alcohol. 2, bring your left side through, and keep your left arm, in your case your right arm, low across the body to protect your center, and bring the spell forward and low. Crucially, don't stab because it won't do anything.
Also, the thing that you guys probably can't hear is that Paul's wand actually makes a switch sound. So you really have to put like energy into it. I still can't do it, but you should try.
This way. So you're in plie, your knees are bent. They're angled inwards, so you're very grounded. Because if a spell hits you, if you're powerful enough as a wizard, you could deflect it, either with your wand, or if you're really powerful, with your arm. But it would be like a bullet hitting you. Your body would be knocked off balance. So bring your knees inwards and really anchor yourself. There. Okay. From this position, this was very important because it was on the storyboard. Hermione had a shot that she fired behind her. So you're going to turn to the right, this way, fire the spell behind you that way. Now make sure that you aim, very good, but you shot your friend there. aim at them, that's it, good. So fire the spell behind you, and then continue to turn to the right, and bring the wand behind your back. That's a sneaky little Death Eater shot.
Like this.
Yeah, oh that's cool, I like that. So the last three movements together, position 3, we're in plie, with this turned inwards, aiming, well I'm aiming at Emily right now. So from there, you turn your body to the right, you fire the one behind you, you keep turning to the right, and you fire the one behind your back. So we have 5 movements there. What's going on here? Move back, take part. Here we go, stand by, position 1. Hand above the head. Bring the one forward. 1. Right side through. 2. Left side through. 3. Back to the target. 4. Turn your body. 5. Okay. Right. Let me see how many people in this segment were doing it. How many people in this segment were doing it? Aim at each other. Let me have a look. Here we go. So position 1. Ivana, you lead that group, I lead this group. Position 1.
What?
Hand above the head.
What is that one? Red?
So from here, you're my team. From there, you're Ivana's team. So come behind me. And go behind Ivana. And you lot against you lot, and you lot against you lot. Here we go. Hand above the head. We'll go through the positions in order.
Above your
Are you all
head.
drunk or what? Can you spread out?
Facing
Behind,
each other.
How do you on Zoom?
behind Ivana, yes.
Move your feet.
Behind me.
Spelling.
Spread out behind me. Spread out behind me. That's it. Here we go. So, position 1. Action. Right side through. 2. Left side through. 3. Back to the target. 4. Keep turning.
Back.
5. Good. Okay. Let's. I'm sorry,
Are
Ivana.
you going to teach us the counter spells?
Yes, I am. Indeed. I am. Okay. So, at Ivana's request, the blocks. So, sorry.
You don't want to hurt anyone, you just don't want to get hurt.
Huh? Are we staying or
Can you
go?
come behind again, please, everyone? So, the corresponding blocks to that. One of the amount of detail that went into a Harry Potter movie, obviously, as you probably know, was incredible. And the detail that people went to, and the special effects department was unbelievable. And one of the first things that I was asked was, what did I think would constitute one shrapnel? Which was a question I've never really thought of before, but I had to. And that's because, obviously, the whole point is that one is able to block a spell coming from another one. So, the corresponding blocks are, if the spell is coming high to your head, you can knock the spell away high to the right, that way. But keep the one parallel, so it's not like kind of waving about. Quite firm, this way.
And you said something about stuff, right, rather than going continuing?
Yes.
Like in tennis or something? Don't-
Yeah, there should be a finality to your movement because something has hit. Your wand has hit something that's coming at it. So a finite movement. And then to the left, high left. Then low right, protect your center. And low left.
So funky.
I love it, I love it. And then,
You have to add some flavor, you know?
Sorry?
You have to add some flavor.
but you look so much cuter than me doing it. And then there's a movement called a shield, which actually you see Dumbledore use it in the atrium battle, but it was part of the fundamental basic blocks. And that is essentially you draw a circle with the wand, and then you whip it up, like you've drawn a protective shield around your body, and then you end with the wand upright, as if it's sustaining the circle of protection. That was very good. That was very good. So the 5 corresponding blocks: high right, high left, low right, low left, shield. Okay, now be careful, we don't want you to whack each other. Make sure that you're spread out as much as you can. So, let me see you all do the 5 blocks, please. Ready? The 5 blocks. High right, action. High left, low right, low left, and shield.
Yes.
And end with the wand upright. Yeah, very good. Okay. Right, so, one more time before we duel it out.
We reviewed the first 5 and then...
Yes, and that's what I'm just going to do. Go through everything one more time before we duel it out. So, 5 attacks, 5 defense, and then we're going to battle against each other. Here we go. Position 1. Plie, wand above the head. Aim at the target. Action! Right side through. 2. Left side through. 3. Back to the target. 4. Turn through. 5. Okay, good. And now
Does anyone have
5.
any questions?
Yes. Wear a glove.
Meditate.
What? Left it. Same thing, reverse. Okay. 5 blocks. So, high right, high left, low right, low left, shield. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. So, we're now going to duel it out. But so are you. So before we are, you are. So, can you identify this section? All raise your hands.
You two go duel it out.
No, and the next section behind, raise your hands.
Gentlemen, you're dueling.
And the next section over there, raise your hands.
Face each
And
other.
the front section. Okay, so the back 2 sections against each other, face each other. The front 2 sections face each other. Okay, my team behind me, Ivana's team behind her. So, before we do an improvised battle, we're going to go through those 10 movements one more time. Okay, Ivana? Hand above the head. Position 1. Action. Right side through. 2. Left side through. 3. Turn back to the target. 4. Turn through. 5. Very good.
Very good.
Again,
Now,
you're doing the blocks.
as I told you, the storyboard was very detailed, and the veil room sequence and the atrium sequence in the Order of the Phoenix were highly choreographed. The veil room sequence, there is a master of that. There's about another 30 seconds longer that runs from start to finish like a dance, a real-time piece of choreography involving all of the actors in that sequence from start to finish. But before we got to that, before we were able to set that with the stunt guys and the doubles, and then eventually with the principals, we did a lot of improvising to see what was possible. So that's what we're going to do. My team are going to improvise against your team, and when one of us dies, then we have a winner.
I have
Other foot.
one key question.
Yes.
When you're like aiming, do you aim at are you doing like a death stare, or are you aiming at their heart?
You aim